they say, you guys have any ideas if you know, if they're going to be back or what's going to happen?
They're going to attack tonight, from what I understood. What they're talking about, they're going to attack. They're not going to sleep tonight. They're going to try and build some sort of war machine out there and attack in the morning.
All right, so they kind of look around and they all look pretty grim, and they're like, any word of you guys know any reinforcements in the area? We haven't really been out of the keep very much lately. Usually, you know, this is a quiet area. This is kind of where we all go to retire.
Yeah, we have a companion that returned that teleported back to get reinforcements once we saw that what was going on here. So reinforcements will be on the way, but it's going to take them a little while to get here. So
okay,
I think tomorrow's fight we're on our own.
Alrighty. So another guy kind of comes back, and all right, thank you. Yeah, they're all the four are all healed up. So there's one guy comes back. Kind of seems like sort of the leader, but he doesn't really have the, you know, sort of a leader, you know, armor or any indication that he's really kind of stepped into the role. He says, "Well, we got 14 guys now that you've helped our other four. We're 18 total. So." You know, the big thing, they really pushed the door initially, and then they were kind of, you know, kind of underneath our overhang, the balcony, kind of looking around. How do you guys want us to defend this? You want us to kind of put some people at the door and up on the balcony type of thing?
Well, I would put how long does it take to bring someone from the archery position down to the door, to the gate?
Well, we've got we're 4 levels above ground. There's a basement that we've got like our food and where we sleep and whatnot. So, you know, on the from this floor up to the next floor, which has the balcony, it's a stairs, so that's pretty fast. I mean, you can move guys up and down pretty quickly there. But if you're up into the tower, there's 2 more stories, and that's a rung ladder that goes straight up into the ceiling. So that would take a little bit more time to get people up into the tower to shoot down. But maybe we can leave some guys up there to shoot, and then have some people around the edges to kind of repel.
Yeah.
Is it made out of, what's the fort made out of?
So the fort's actually made out of stone, thick stone. So it's a heavy stone fort that's kind of built here.
I'll whisper to Bose that if we barricade the door up, I can make us a path out of here if we want to rush them. Is it too thick to where I wouldn't be able to do shaped stone?
No.
15 cubic feet.
Yeah, no. When you guys came through the door, you saw that it's you know, kind of a standard stone wall, probably 2-3 feet thick at the most. So that's got mortar that's kind of mortared all the way around. It's very well built. Been here for quite some time.
I can either reinforce the door with stone or make us a way out if we want to rush them.
How long will the reinforcement last?
I think 10 minutes per level.
Okay, so we can do it if they charge up or whatnot. So I'd probably say have our paladin down here, along with whatever soldiers you might want.
Okay.
And keep the majority of the archers up above. So maybe the paladin and 3 others.
Okay.
Because can we see down into this room, or is it a separate room altogether that's coming in? Is there a way to arch down into the room?
So you could down the stairway. So the stairway that you're going to be looking at, that's going to have the stairs up, is the northern stairwell. The one to the west is goes down into the basement.
Okay.
And you know, the guy said, yeah, you know, they made a critical error. They actually went into the basement when they came in, and we were all up on the ramparts. So I don't know why they went down to the basement, but we were able to barricade that door, and we sent a bunch of guys. The commander sent a bunch of us down into the basement itself, and that's where a lot of the guys got hurt. But we were able to, you know, finish off the lizard folk that were down there. He said there must have been probably 40 or 50 lizard folk that were here initially. We counted maybe about, I don't know, what do you think, 20 or 30 outside when you guys showed up? I'm not sure exactly how many were out there, but there was quite a few. So we worked out some of them. we were really disappointed, man. They grabbed that battle mage and dragged her out pretty much by her hair. She was screaming. We tried to get to her, but they were defending pretty well, to be honest with you, and they kind of dragged her down into the south of the swamp with a few of our guys. 3 soldiers, I think we lost. 4 total that were dragged.
Too bad. It's a hell of a way to go.
Oh man.
All right. Yeah, I'd probably say whatever.
So that's the second floor,
these are-
third and fourth, just so you guys have maps so you can see.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So at the top one is the far right,
Correct. Yep.
and then the ladder and a ladder going up through the middle of those other 2.
Correct.
Mantle of the World Shaper, and 5
And I
greater
could give you the
Hilton-
basement if you want, but you know, there's no way in there, so I just don't want to overwhelm you guys with maps.
Eridus has that feather fall, so
Done 5 epic raids.
Oh yeah, that's right.
he can get down on either side quick, either down that ladder probably, or
Greater Tilton's not big.
he wants
Yeah,
to hop
so-
the wall.
Yeah, that's what I think is. Let's see what we can do to recoup whatever spells and abilities we have. What time of the day is it?
So it's the night was kind of falling when you guys were fighting out there, so it's probably, you know, the sun is down, the moon is up. Well, it's kind of cloudy and smoky, but probably 10, 11 o'clock at night.
No schemes. And we're heading to the final fight. I'm doing it just to get flagged. So if you want to join us, great. If not,
Well, I've only
I
used,
certainly understand.
2 or 3 spell slots.
Okay. All right.
So the group says, you know, we're happy to you know, do watch. We've kind of been doing you know, kind of an alarm type situation. We've trained for this before, never actually had to do it. So we can put half the guys on watch if you want, and then half of us will be asleep.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Alrighty. Alright.
I think so.
You guys are okay with everybody in your group sleeping through the night?
Yeah. Tanner, I'd like to sleep through the night. Eridus doesn't matter
Oh, yeah,
because
me
he
too.
hasn't used
I mean, you
anything.
saw it easy.
I'll sleep.
Alright, sounds good.
I may as well sleep too. And go.
I was by myself and I'm not super uber. I thought,
Alrighty.
and I just want to do this. I can always get.
So if you
into
guys
this.
want, you guys can go ahead and change your spells if you want to at this point. And they have some barracks that are down in the basement. There's also the commander's room. You know, they don't mind if you guys sleep in there either. Nobody, you know, they're not upset about that at all. They got kind of some beds and whatnot down there. I'll go ahead and give you guys the overnight rest here.
Do you think is Cormer going to be up high doing all ranged with his spells and stuff, Bose, or Cormer?
Yeah, that's what I plan to do.
Because I can do something that'll shield you so you don't get hit as much if you want it.
Yeah, definitely. Which all my spells are.
Are you going to be up high too, Bose? Do you want that buff also, or?
What was the buff?
Shield other. It's not a great buff, but it's something.
I should be all right with the partial concealment. My AC, I should be all right.
The soldier said, you know, they kind of wake you guys up, and they say. So we were kind of talking throughout the night, and we were thinking maybe, you know, since there's 18 of us, we could maybe put 7 on the balcony, 7 on the first floor, and then put 4 up in the tower to kind of shoot down and rain arrows down. Does that sound good to you guys, or do you have a different way you guys want us to go? All right. One of the guys is like, hey, we've cooked some breakfast here. We don't have a lot of food. We're kind of rationing just in case the siege goes for a long time. He says, but we got enough to feed you guys all real quick if you guys want to eat real quick.
Hey, you got any ale?
Yeah, it'll once it.
Yeah, guy
the
says.
crystal just keeps
Liquid
going
lunch.
up a whole lot.
I think there's some in the commander's galley. You want us to grab you something?
Grab it all and bring it up.
All right. So the guy kind of looks at the other guy and he sort of shrugs. Says, "We're gonna die anyway, so you might as well just bring it up so we can drink it."
Yeah, if he's got any food or anything, bring that out too and share it amongst the men.
So the soldier kind of looks dejected and sort of goes down into the basement, like, you know, this is life is over.
I was hoping it'd boost morale.
Or
So you guys kind of sit down
I
and
almost went on normal. I thought, no, I don't want to think.
eat there and grab some food, and they're kind of talking about their strategies. You know, he's saying, "Hey, be careful with the arrows. You know, don't go too crazy." Kind of that type of chat.
Hey,
I have.
Bose,
This is the last one.
do you have any knowledge of these lizard folk? I saw you talking to them. Is there any specific one we should go after? I saw one big one I shot at. I hit him.
Lizard
he didn't
folk.
drop.
No, they were dragon folk. Come on.
Oh
I could
yeah, I
tell.
forgot. You didn't know. What do you think, Cormer? You have any tactics we want to pass on to him?
She gets to wear makeup.
Shoot
when she
the big
does her,
guy, the leader
thing.
first.
Yeah, leader, if they look like there's anyone that's basically
for it.
sort,
Doesn't
target
let me do her
them.
hair very often. I plug for that.
It's gonna lag for a second here.
She will, but I think she will.
Are these
Well, it's not.
are these soldiers religious folk or
Hope I
anything?
get that.
They're not. Nope. They're just soldiers. They were kind of all sent here to defend the keep.
Yeah.
They're paid by Daggerford and Waterdeep. Some of these guys, a lot of these guys are actually from Daggerford. Probably used to work in the mines and went into soldiering to get away from that type of attitude, or that type of environment.
All the other fake stuff, and it's acidic, and well, that kind of went to the wayside because she was cheating
All
at school.
So
So it wasn't organic; it was more
So I
clean.
think-
So I'm still really trying to do.
So
a
as
lot
you
of
guys are
home
kind of
cooking,
eating and you're
a
eating
lot
your
of,
food, you guys sort of hear one of the guards yell, "We see him coming up the hill! We see him coming up the hill! They got closer than we thought they would!" And as you guys know, it's still not quite light yet, but almost dawn at this point. So the soldiers with B are going to be on the balcony. Soldiers with F will be on the first floor. And you guys, it sounds like most of you are going to be on the balcony.
Yeah.
All right. So this is going to be our battle map right here that you guys see. It should be shared for you guys. If they get inside, then we'll switch to the inside map, but we'll use this map first. And then just remember that the balcony overlies about 5 feet, so if they're underneath the balcony, you won't be able to see them, all right? That 5 foot.
And the door's to the south?
Yeah, the door is to the south, and the door is located, I'll put a marker on there for you. The door would be right there underneath the balcony, all right? It'd be centered kind of on the door. I'm not quite on the edge there, but right there. That's where the door would be located. And then just to make this a little bit easier, so if you guys are on the balcony, we'll be fighting the balcony fight, and the ones below will kind of be at a stalemate. And then if you guys go below, then we'll kind of switch back and forth. All right, so it's going to be a little easier to manage than the last battle with all the mobs.
How high is the balcony above the ground?
Yeah, so it's 10 feet. And the north, there's a small little ledge, so it's probably maybe 8 or 7 or 8 feet. And same on the east side, or the east side. The west side, even though it's real rugged there, it's about 10 feet there as well.
Is it balcony all stone too?
It is all
Like
stone.
this?
Yep, and it has ramparts that are all around the edges, so there's good areas that you could hide behind for cover as you're raining down arrows. Let me get you guys up on the map here. I'll just set you on there, and then you guys can move it into positions you want to be, and I'll get the guys highlighted so you know where they're coming from. So when you guys are out on the balcony and you sort of look out, you see that they do have some makeshift ladders, but they've actually built wooden barricades that they're using as sort of a shield that they're hanging on to protect them from arrow fire. So it puts them into sort of a full cover, so you can still shoot them, but it's going to be a 50% chance of miss.
You cut out at 50% chance of miss. I don't know if you're saying anything else.
Yeah, thanks. So what you guys see is you see a group of 8 coming from the south. That group does have barricades in their hands, but they do not have any ladders. You see a group of 4 coming from the north that has a barricade covering them, as well as ladders from the north, and then you see 4 coming from the east that have ladders and barricades as well. And then you see sort of a command group that's off to the east that has kind of the caster that you guys saw, and also the leader, and there's a couple lizard men kind of hanging back with them there. And you hear the guards up on top kind of cursing themselves, saying, you know, if this darn darkness, we couldn't see him coming up, sort of not making excuses, but kind of making excuses.
Are we in turn-by-turn combat yet, or no?
No, if you guys want to position yourself real quickly, I don't have a problem with that, so that way you guys are in a position where you want.
Can I ask that archer that's to my right to move further to my left? Like, switch spots with me, basically?
Yep.
I'm going to ask him to stay off that spot right there, that black spot in front of, over the door.
Okay, sounds good. Wow, nice. So Cormer fires off some magic missiles, and down goes one of the lizard guys. So the soldier kind of cheers and pulls up his longbow and takes a shot. The one right next that you were shooting at and misses with his arrow and kind of curses under his breath. So the lizard folk that I just moved kind of went underneath the balcony that was there, so you guys can't see him. So lizard folk kind of gets up close, throws his javelin up at the guard that's standing next to Eridus. Guard's behind cover, so obviously, so he is able to kind of clip him. His shoulder was sticking out of the edge there. And that shoulder's pretty disabled from the shot that he took. Alright, Bose, you're up, buddy. You, as you're getting ready, you hear the Shesek actually yell out something in Draconic.
I'm just going to make sure that I stay behind my half cover.
Yep, sounds good.
And alright, and I'm going to use one of my panache to do a touch.
Alrighty.
And I'm also going to inspire courage as my move action.
Sure.
There.
Nice, nice hit. Nice, so she kind of takes an arrow to the chest there.
And
Alrighty.
make sure I get my half cover, and that's that.
Alrighty.
I don't think it'll be you. I'm guessing.
Takes a shot and hits. And hits. No, I'm sorry, misses. Actually, it misses. My apologies. Alright.
Thank you.
I try to remember, guys, they're under cover too. So
Just for raid me.
just click the cover button
For
when you guys
large
shoot. I
groups.
forgot earlier, but it's alright. Okay, let's see.
Partial or full? You
Full
said
cover.
full, didn't you?
Yeah, they're under full cover.
But you don't
Once
have
they
to
get
talk
out from underneath the
Good.
shield, so like the guy
But
that's
in case you
near
do
the
need to
wall,
talk
he's
to
not by
anyone.
the rest of the guys that are shielded, and that's different, but... So that one's gonna throw a javelin up and misses. Alrighty. So the soldier that kind of got hit with the
I don't know.
javelin in his arm sort of stays right there and kind of sits down behind the wall and is kind of trying to pull the javelin out of his shoulder. So the other one runs underneath the wall from the south. He throws the one to the north throws or shoots an arrow and misses. So the lizard that's over by the command team, he sees Bose shoot that arrow and he throws his javelin at you, trying to hit you. And misses.
Something
Stupid idiot! He said the magic casters, not the archers. Idiot.
Remember, you casted sleep, man, so they're thinking you're the magic user. Once we get through this first round, it'll move a lot faster. So, Eridus is up.
Eridus will take a shot at that guy with his heavy crossbow.
Alrighty.
Caw.
Nice. Hit. Nice shot. Hit him for heavy damage.
I use my move action to reload.
Alrighty. So the keep soldier that's on the sort of the west kind of yells over to you guys. Should I stay here or should I come over with you guys?
Fight, you idiot.
So he kind of runs over here and grabs the bow and fires. And misses. The lady casts a spell on her, and you guys know the spell very well, and she cures some wounds.
Do I hear him banging on the door or anything?
Yeah, you do actually. You hear they're up against the door and they're kind of hitting it hard and trying to break through.
Alright, I'll kneel down and touch the ground. I got 15 cubic feet, so those 10 feet between me and Cormer on the balcony.
Uh-huh.
I'll have that fold down and up against the wall on the door.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
makes
So
sense.
kind of like a crushing type thing.
Yeah, like it was on a hinge and have it fold down and go against the wall.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
It's instantaneous, and I think it's until I dispel it.
All right.
They bust down the wall. So.
Gotcha. So you're gonna lose kind of the balcony that's there. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a touch deal, so I gotta.
You gotta touch the
be
stone.
something I can touch. I didn't think they'd get up there and test.
All right. So you kind of touched the floor there and made this sort of make a hinge there.
Yeah. Have it fall. Or
Okay.
Fall against the wall.
So I just want to make sure that I'm clear. So it's gonna go from flat to vertical.
Yeah.
All right. And okay. All right. You don't want it hinged though, where you can pick it back up, do you?
Nah, I want it to be up against the wall. The
Gotcha,
way we have to
alright.
Bust through it or crawl up or something.
The only reason why I ask is because if it was hinged, you'd have to do a 30% to see if it would fail. So, all right. Can you give me 2d6 for me? Oops, that was Eridus. Can you click on Tanner again for
sorry.
me? That's all right. And then 2d6, the six-sided die, the square one.
Wrong one.
It's alright, try again. There you go. So, 4 of the guys kind of get hit by that as they come down, and they take 7 damage. So, all right. So let's see.
I'll be kneeling down because I had to touch the ground.
All right, sounds good. Alrighty, so one of the archers hits one of the lizard folk on the north, and he's down. Cormer, I didn't skip you yet, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Just want to make sure. Last one of those lizard folk kind of slides underneath the wall there, and you can kind of see them kind of working there, and they're sort of really kind of hammering on that stone. And another one of those lizard folk from the edge kind of shoot over at bows again with the javelin, throwing it.
He said the frickin' magic users. God damn it! Do you see this? It's a bow.
And then you also see that the leader also kind of throws a javelin at you as well. And misses. Alright, Cormer, you're up, buddy.
So we can see the guys banging on the door now, right? Because that slid down.
Yeah, you can. Let me get them highlighted here. Hang on just a second.
Magic missile at this guy right in front of the door.
Okay. Nice. So he's down and dying. So this one takes another shot. Misses. He's kind of working on the door. They're still trying to bash down that door. We're trying to get through the stone.
You're supposed to tell us that later.
And then to the north, they've kind of put a ladder up against the wall there next to the keep soldier that's kind of down, and he does that as a move action, and he tries to walk up the ladder, and so the guy's gonna get an attack of opportunity on him real quick. And he sort of yells over to you guys. He's like, "They're trying to climb up the wall."
I think he's got a bow, so we won't get one.
Oh, you're right. Yep, he doesn't. You're right. So he's up on the ledge. Bose is up.
All right, Chest is still. She's undercover, right?
Yep, still undercover.
Now you know what?
Sorry,
I'm going to
gentlemen,
instead drop my sleep spell on the little mob there. So it'll affect the lowest first, I think.
Okay. Are you doing on
forget we have
the command group or the one next to the wall?
Or no, the command group here.
Okay, gotcha.
Because if they're holding something up, it'll make it a hell of a lot harder for them to hold and protect their leaders.
Gotcha.
If they fall asleep there, and
all right, sounds good.
That's my ambition.
I like it. Let me just check Kusak. I think he won't be affected, but let me just double check. I know Shesek isn't, so I believe, but let me check. So Shesek passed. Okay. Oh my goodness. Did a whole bunch of them pass? They did, didn't they? The only person that failed was the leader. Alright, hang on just a second. Let me see. Let me bring up his sheet here real quick. So, the leader collapses asleep. So, can you put the helpless on Kushak?
The spell.
Yeah. Roar of applause. There you go.
There you go. So, he's down and out.
Let me redo my song here again.
Oh yeah, no problem. Go ahead,
Why
Wyatt.
is that? I always think of it after.
That's all right. That's all right. I don't mind. So, just as long as we're not like halfway through, that's perfectly all right with me. It takes me a while to get the rest of these guys going, anyways. Oh, all right. He kind of shoots an arrow down and hits one of the lizard folk. So the lizard in the center there kind of puts the ladder up against the wall and climbs up. And he's up on top of the ledge as well. It's a weird noise, man. Alright, so that misses. He misses shooting an arrow. Oh, who's next in the combat tracker there, but just so you're getting ready. So, so the keep soldier that's next to the lizard folk drops his longbow and pulls out his sword. But when he does that, the lizard folk that's standing there does an attack and tries to claw him. I'm just grabbing some random guy's claw. Hang on just a second. Yeah, misses. So continue to kind of rain down arrows. That's sort of what they're trying to do, the guys that are up there. So the other lizard folk kind of slips around the one that was there to full 30. The keep guard will get an attack of opportunity now since he has his weapon. Swings with his longsword and misses and collapses to the ground.
Oh, the keep guard did?
Yeah, because he was disabled before he took his swing.
Ooh, my bad.
It's alright. So, Bose, you see that the snake that was wrapped around Sheth's hand kind of slithers up to the, kind of coming up to the keep.
Alright.
Eridus' turn.
Okay. Alright, do you have the blind spell set up for his shield yet? Let's see here.
I think it's under the action tab, I think. And so that's a 20 feet range, right?
Is it all around him, or it seems like it'd be like a cone?
Yeah, let's do a cone. I like that.
It's shining off his shield. What do you put it under, Greg?
It's under items, level 1. On the action tab. It says light shield of, steel shield of blinding. You see it listed there?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Alright, so why don't you go ahead and make a cone if you remember how to do that, and then we'll see where the cone's going to be.
You're like that. It'd be on his left hand. So.
Yeah, sounds good. So go ahead and target those 3. 2, 3, and, well, yeah, we can do 2, that's fine. You'll be looking up. Nice, so I'll go ahead and apply the effect to 3 and 4.
Kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah, it does. Making my life easier, and I'm making all the guards at the same initiative.
And then I'll shoot my heavy crossbow. Oh, I can't. That's a standard action. I'll what is this? Shield of blinding. I assume it's a standard action.
Yeah, it's a command word, so.
Okay. All right. I'll do lay on hand. Oh well. I'll do lay on hands on the dude next to me.
Okay.
I didn't realize he's got channeling now, huh?
He does, yep. You guys are all pimped out for healing, man. Alright, so he kind of gets up and is kind of standing up ready to fight again, so.
For my move action, I'll drop my crossbow and take out the bastard sword and he's done.
Okay. And then the 2 guys that are 6 and 51 that have they drop their bows and pull out their long swords. Shesh kind of hides underneath cover to try to get full concealment if she's able to hide kind of behind a rock. This guy kind of stays down at the bottom. He yells up in Draconic.
Alright, so all our guys are within my range. Well, it's actually a 40-foot radius. So, is that right? Or is that... Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. What are you casting?
So I'm casting prayer, so it has a positive on the guys within range of me, which is almost pretty much all of our guys.
Okay.
And it has a negative on the guys in the range. So.
Okay.
You want me to just do the positive first and then
Yeah.
roll for the negative after?
Or you can actually
Or how do
do
you
the
want?
negative first to all the
Negative
mobs.
first?
Yeah, and then that way you can apply, because everybody I assume is going to accept the courage or the prayer.
I'm guessing those 3 guys in the top there are going to be out of range. Auto hit, maybe?
I'm looking right now to see. Saving throw none. Yeah, so, yep.
Okay, I'll hit him.
Alright. So why don't you go ahead and kind of apply those as you're going here. I'm just going to move the thing along. Are you going to do anything else other than that?
I was going to prepare something get something out in my hand from my satchel.
Alright, no problem. So I'll let you go ahead and reapply those, and I'll kind of keep moving through to the combat tracker here, so we don't have people fall asleep since it's taking a long time. Yeah, exactly, right? Sorry.
No, you're
I was hoping it wouldn't go this way, but it kind of has kind of gone down to a crawl. This one also sort of climbs up the ladder there, and out to the north, and gets hit by the attack of opportunity on him. He misses.
Okay, got everybody. Everybody should have prayer.
Alrighty, sounds good. Nice. So Corma's throwing out magic missiles like crazy. So another one's down. Alright, so he misses the blinded one up to the north. Bose, you're up, buddy.
I am going to attempt to do the shield thing that they're using down there with the leader and whatnot.
Yeah.
They're using that's a big wooden
Yeah, it's
womp or whatnot.
Yep, exactly. So it's pretty much a bunch of wood that's kind of tied together, sort of in a 5 by 5 foot thing, sort of like a temporary shield.
Alright, I am going to throw Alchemist Fire
Nice.
down on it. So I'm just going to roll a ranged touch attack
Nice.
to hit it, like an AC 10 or whatever. So.
Yep.
And then the damage, I don't know how you want to do that, 1d6 on like the 5 foot square I hit, and then
Yeah.
1 point of damage and splash to the guys to the left and right.
Sounds good. Wow.
That
Nice.
will have woken up our sleeping friend there.
Yeah, no problem.
It's just 1 point of damage to the dudes to the left and right.
Yeah.
And that should light their thing on fire, so if you
It
want to hang
does.
on to it, God bless them.
So, kind of catches in fire, and they're sort of shaking their hands off, and they throw it over to the side.